A new arcade hits the Las Vegas Strip looking to attract Formula One fans. And a huge update in the government shutdown. These stories and more coming up on today's Studio G.
Welcome back to Studio G. I'm Maria Giassi, and we have a great show for you today, so let's jump right in. The historically long 43-day government shutdown has officially come to an end. Reporter Skylar Goodman has the story for us.
Thanks, Maria. Late last night, President Donald Trump signed the bill officially reopening the government. This comes after a Senate vote took place Monday evening, resulting in a 60-40 decision that then successfully sent the bill back to the House. House Speaker Mike Johnson then quickly ordered the House members to return to D.C. And despite hesitation about how the vote would go, the House passed the bill on its first chance, and it was then sent to the president's desk. Nevada Democratic Senators Catherine Cortez Masto and Jackie Rosen were among those who ultimately paved the way to the end of the disastrous shutdown. Some Democrats, however, both in the Senate and the House, are displeased with their fellow colleagues.
There's only two ways that this fight will end. Only two ways, Mr. Speaker, that this fight will end. Either Republicans finally decide to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits this year, or the American people will throw Republicans out of their jobs next year and end the speakership of Donald J. Trump once and for all. That's how this fight ends.
The government shutdown has had numerous national impacts, including the furloughing of nuclear energy employees, pauses to SNAP food stamp benefits, flight cancellations, and airport delays. As we enter into the holiday season, this decision should bring great relief to every corner of the nation. Reporting to you with Studio G, this is Skylar Goodman.
Thank you so much for that, Skylar. I know the Las Vegas community and us right here at UNLV have been doing our best to serve those in need during this difficult time, and of course, we will continue to do so. We told you last week about the UNLV food drive held outside of Thomas and Mack Center. This week and next week, the UNLV's Association of Black Journalists are hosting their own food drive. They are accepting donations now until November 20th. And you can drop off non-perishable items off to them in the JMS studios, located on the first floor of the Greenspun Hall. Last week, we reported that Treasure Island would be bringing back their Battle of Buccaneer Bay show for a limited showing. Unfortunately, the rumors are not true. Treasure Island shot those rumors down and left us with a quote. While Treasure Island Hotel and Casino was pleased with the energy and excitement surrounding the story, that the original pirate show would return in 2026, there is no truth to those rumors. I asked the producer behind the idea, Kelly Warnell, for a comment. Warnell says, quote, "This may be partly true," saying that some form of pirates would be returning to the Strip as a part of the convention. The classic show may be coming back, but that might not be the end of the story just yet. In honor of Lee Library's 25th anniversary, UNLV is bringing back some early 2000s nostalgia. Students are invited to a special edition of Silent Library Showdown, inspired by the iconic MTV game show. Participants will face off in ridiculous challenges while keeping as quiet as possible in the library. This will take place on November 20th, Thursday at 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the Lead Library, Quiet Study Room on the 4th floor. Moving on to what's coming up on campus, the UNLV dance program is showcasing their new dance performance called Gravitational Pulls this weekend. Gravitational Pulls is a piece featuring captivating new dance works created by UNLV BFA students in performance choreography, production, and management. The performances will be shown in Dance Studio 111 in the HFA building here on campus this Friday and Saturday with two different showtimes, one at 2:30 and 7:30 p.m. both days. If you'd like to go and support the UNLV dance program, you can get your tickets at unlv.edu/events. UNLV Dance or in person at the UNLV Performing Arts Center box office. Now let's take a look at the weather and the 7-day forecast. Current temperatures are about 72 degrees and it's pretty clear as of right now. And looking at the temperatures around the valley, pretty chilly in Anthem at 69, Enterprise is at 72, Summerlin at 70, and North Las Vegas at 73. On campus, the expected high is about 79 degrees. Sunset time at 4:33. And look at the 7-day forecast. Temperatures are going to drop quite dramatically. 68 with rain tomorrow, Saturday rain as well, Sunday and Tuesday at 56, and the temperatures in the early morning on Wednesday drops to 43 degrees. Now, since the weather is nice today, to all students on campus and in the mood for a sweet treat, the Sigma Kappa sorority is having their Sigma Sweets booth today to support their cause. Sigma Kappa has been on free speech right outside of the hospitality building since 10 a.m. and will be there until 3 p.m. today. They're selling all the homemade sweets from chocolate chip cookies, brownies, snickerdoodles, brookies, pumpkin bread, and crumb cake. Prices range from $2 to $5, and all proceeds go to their chapter's philanthropy, Alzheimer's disease, and research.
It means a lot to be out here today, like on campus, having our booth, our Sigma Sweets booth, to raise money for one of our main philanthropies for our sorority is Alzheimer's disease and research, and it means a lot to us to just be able to come together as a chapter and just like do stuff like this on campus. We do this all the time just to raise money for the cause and just really just to do it all for a good effort. It just means a lot to our chapter.
Don't miss out on the opportunity to support the cause of Alzheimer's disease and research and help the Sisters of Sigma Kappa reach their goal. You can get their sweet treats now until 3 p.m. today on free speech. The government shutdown and the loss of SNAP benefits, millions of families will endure food insecurity due to the recent cuts. In partnership with 3 Square Las Vegas, the City of Las Vegas, and the City of Henderson, the Las Vegas Aces hosted a community food drive at their headquarters. The one-day event took place on Monday from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. There, we had a chance to speak to our fellow rebel Gigi Hasarani, to briefly discuss the food drive and some of the other community work the Aces have done.
The Aces are partnering with 3 Squares for our food donation. People can come through and drop off canned goods and non-perishables to help those in the community that have been affected by the government shutdown. The Aces are very active in the community. A couple of months ago or a year ago, we did the fires for California, so we're always looking to give back to the community. That is something that the Aces are priding themselves on.
Although the drive has come to an end, you can still support families that are in need. To donate online, you can go to 3square.org/Las Vegas Aces for more information. Formula One is set to take place next week on the Las Vegas Strip. If you're looking to get into the spirit, Caesars Palace just opened a new F1 arcade. The new arcade located in the Forum Shops has food, specialty cocktails, live DJs, and even simulators that will help you test your own racing skills. You can challenge yourself to a race, or you can race up to 4 others that are divided into teams. This F1 arcade is the 5th newest and largest location that spans over 21,000 square feet. The venue is also planning to host a watch party of next week's events. Doors to the arcade open at 12 p.m. and simulator rides start around $30 to $40 for 3 rides during the weekdays. If you'd like to get more information, log on to f1arcade.com. The Las Vegas Farmers Market brought produce and handcraft goods to downtown Summerlin this past Saturday. The event brought a vibrant community of local farmers, food artisans, and small businesses in a lively open-air setting. Las Vegas Farmers is known for decades. Each market takes you to a place where connection, creativity, and culture come to life. The Las Vegas Farmers Market takes place every Saturday from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Coming up later today, Rebel Report will be live on YouTube. Some of the highlights include the Running Rebels' loss to Montana, UNLV's landslide victory over Colorado State, and the Raiders' loss to the Denver Broncos. All that and more on Rebel Report, going live today at 1:30 Pacific. That will do it for us here this week on Studio G. Make sure to stay tuned for next week's show live on YouTube, Thursday at noon. We'll see you there.